Welcome to Eve Online. I'm Eddie Freak. I get in these spurts of overview customization, and they just tend to. I tend to make a dozen iterations in like a month, and then I don't touch it for a year. I was inspired by a. I put the name on the far right. Why wasn't this done from the very beginning? It's just ugh. It's like you got to think. Okay, we've got an English language. We have starting on the left, going to the right. This is the one column that sometimes stretches out really long, but sometimes we want to see all of it. And if we have it over here, the only way to shorten it is to go this way, which would we could do it this way. We go, okay, I want to see that much of it. All right, we could do it that way. That would be okay. I like it over here. Simply because I can squish it that way. And the most critical stuff is here. I'm just trying, now that I've thought about this and put it there, I'm like, okay, how can we, where can we move it over here? Would it be better to have local on the other side? Like, seriously. I mean, when people are playing, like, before I had a proper working version that I liked of Viva Preview, I would have my windows cascaded. Probably got a not safe for work. Yeah. I'd have it cascaded. I'd have one window here, one window here, and you'd have your scouts out here, and you'd be able to see the local right here, right? So that's how I used to have it. So yeah, you could see who's in local, because if you had it over here and it was overlapping cascading, you couldn't see local, the people. I wonder why I switched it. It could have been just because other people had it on the other side, or maybe I wanted to have this is as far up as possible, and the fact that you've got root and everything squished here, you need to see this, whereas over here it's not. Like, I've got target stuff over here. Yeah, I think it was because of that. Because this I can minimize this way and find a happy spot for it right here. I've got the target right about here, I believe. Just so I can see root and stuff and it won't get in the way. Yeah, about there. So I've got about there. About here, I think. Anyway, so yeah, so the targets can stretch out here this way, and I can kind of occlude them right out here with these windows here, and I've got Evo Preview up here. Don't think I could really. Actually, I want to move it up a bit here because I've got Minor Freak also has lol. Right here. I have that one down here. Hidden behind here. The transparency isn't that bad. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, so. Oh, it's probably blurred, isn't it? Bloody hell. Screw off blur. That should be off by default. That's just. Never mind. Just stupid. Okay, so I honestly think that I want to see more of the overview. Give me a sec. Let's. that is right there. There we go. There we go. And I keep these in line with this one, so this would be this. Close enough. Right here, there. And I've got Corp up here. Got Alliance here. Altsnam up here. Okay, so this is, I want to see the stuff. There's more stuff here I want to see. I get rid of that Amar Empire stuff there. Shorten that a bit more. This is how I like it. A bit more that way. So it feels like I've got target here, this here. I could probably switch them, but I want my overview, my Evo previews here, so I've got the selected item window here. And if I have this over here, that means I'd have to occlude all this stuff. And there's no way to fully customize the UI. And this is always going to be here, unfortunately. So yeah, that's how I worked it out. It was, I need selected item, and therefore obviously I need the overview on this side. I've got all this stuff up here, and this side will be my local. So that was my thinking for which side I was going to have. Of course, now I've got the columns I'll have to deal with. Yeah, let's let's deal with that a bit better. Whoops. There. What the? Okay, oh shit. Okay, there. There, yeah, I had to I had to get rid of the selected item because it was snapping that. So that'll help snap that now. And now I can click that. I had it all the way down here, but I'm thinking, wait, I should actually keep it just above, just at the chat bar there, the minimize chat bar right here. So I can click it and respond and all that stuff. That's better. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's really cool. I love this. So I had, as you can see here, this is my original stuff. Trying to keep it as much as possible for the original, if you reset the overview default. But screw it. Screw them. Screw this. Screw everything. We gotta figure it out now. So the reason I liked the tag here, sandwich it between the name and the type, is because it just worked that way. So I'll try to reverse engineer it. I need to have the icon on one side or the other of the name, absolutely 100%. So that will go to, of course, right here, because it has to. Oh wait, my bad. So icon, there it is, sorry. There, icon, boom, okay. There we go. Perfect. Now velocity. Was this length, the ideal length of being able to see the velocity, and the type is this size right here. Okay, and the tag, of course, is minimum. So type velocity, corporation, angular, name. Angular velocity, did we have that? No, why the hell did I have the angular velocity that wide? There was, I'm not going to question it, there was a reason. I'm just going to go with it. Gotta trust it. The corporation was not the default size, but it's smaller. There we go. crap, now I've got the velocity all screwed up. Damn it. Let's do that all over again. Sorry, apologize for that. Velocity, then type, and then I can deal with it. The tag easy enough. That's no problem. Okay, so type again. Sorry. So fun. Alright. So there you go. Okay. So I don't always need the angler, of course. So next that, corporation. I found that it's easier to have alliance up because most of the time you don't give a damn about the corporation, and if you want to know about the corporation, you're on grid with something, and that's why I've added corporation as a tag end of where you click, right? So yeah. That's my thinking. That I'm on grid, I can click something, see the tag of, because I'm clicking on things I want to know about, and oh, okay, that's on, and so I've got two places. I've got the alliance and that, and it saves space. That's my thinking. Size, type, align, angular, blah blah blah, angular velocity. Yeah, I can click that on and off as need be. So. All I have to do now is adjust things. Drones, type. It'll be type. So type, and then there. I'll need to shorten this to capital or fighter. Maybe I should just do fighter there. Yeah, that'll be easier. No, capital, because that'll make sense. We'll obviously will have fighters in there. Okay. Now this is when it gets tricky. Oh, F sakes. Okay, give me a sec. I think I'll just change session here, and that should fix that.
Docking request accepted.
There's a rower in the background. Okay, it's gone, I think. Okay, let's undock. Alright, and we'll open that up again, and we should see the brackets. There we go, good. Alright, so this is the hard part. You can't, so we'll go. Oh, by the way, CCP puts 0xFF at the beginning of any hexadecimal color thing, so if you were wondering why the heck are those silly stuff. That, okay, so break, and I'll need type, so X, and then I go, instead of name, there, and then I go end, and I go, oops, and I go name that away, X, and then put name there. How are we doing so far? How are we doing so far? Let's check this out. Alright, so type. I don't need it that far anymore, so 1, 2. So let's open that up again. Yeah, this is the annoying thing when you're playing with. It's like 1, 2. It won't update it automatically. You gotta close it out, I think. Come on, you little shit. delete, delete. Okay, what the hell? What is wrong with you? Why aren't you taking? Come on. Ah, okay, so I don't close it, I just click. It's been too long, sorry. Alright, okay, velocity needs to be there, so I need to move in that. I need to move velocity here. Okay, so velocity goes into the transit. Velocity, I think I can get away with it. So mining goes there. And type velocity break right there, right? I think. No. Yes. There, okay. So velocity, screwed it up. Damn it. No, 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 okay, so, there, and, like so? Okay. Okay. Then, type velocity. Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay. That's okay. So I need to make a tiny addition there, and that can deal with that. Can I make... Okay, I'll make doc that and type is there velocity. Give me a sec. Velocity there, and then I don't need that. So let's try that. How's that? Doc. Okay, so Angular goes... Angular, oh, sorry. Angular goes Control X. Angular doc break. Doc. Angular. Okay. Okay. And then... Wait. I need to... Mining... Name... Alliance... Type terms... Tag type... Gotcha. Velocity... Transit doc. Okay, mining, I'll just put the tag, so I'll get rid of that. Wow, this is a huge change. I was like, oh, it's going to be totally simple. All I have to do is... Oops. Alright, so mining break, see how that does. That we'll actually have to do. We're just gonna have to deal with that. That's fine, actually. then mining and put 1, 2, just like tag. So we'll just copy the tag size. Mining. There we go. And voila. How's that look? That looks pretty damn good. And then I can just make PVE the name. I don't have Alliance though. Oops. Bugger. Okay, give me a sec. I'll just have to X. I'm going to do that. Bloody hell. Barf. Frickin' hell. I kind of like angular velocity right next to velocity. It does help. Now, where do I put Alliance now in this paradigm we got now? Okay. There we go. So, mining. Oh. Bloody hell. Alliance. And I need a vertical, don't I? So. See how that works. Okay, that looks fine. And then Alliance, then I'll put PVE, and of course, do I still have the vertical? No, I do not. What can I do? No. Let's copy this. Control C, PVE, there we go. All right. So we're adding an Alliance right there. Whoops, wrong place. Alliance is, you're going to go right there. Okay, corporation, faction, militia. Right, we need to move you guys, if you wanted it, in that place right there. There. So those 4, those 3, size is whatever. Let's put size in the very beginning. Yeah, that way you've got size and distance right next to each other, so you're going right. You've got to remember size and distance. You don't get too confused, because you have to have them separated too far. You start to confuse it between distance and size. So you have them right next together. It eliminates the confusion, because it's like, oh, right, an instant reminder right there. Hopefully, but yeah, I rarely use size, if ever. Okay, that looks good. That looks great, actually. Okay, just need to fiddle with that. I need you... Well, its name doesn't have to be big, so... Perfect. And I just put all his name. Links is too confusing anyways. I like to leave a space here for the links, but I found I never really pay attention to it. It's always like, if there's any links going on, I'm looking right here. Alright, so links and name. And yeah. Click elsewhere, fix that. Distance, type, velocity, angular, alliance, name. And if we don't like, yeah, that's actually, because sometimes you can go with the type and you don't need the name, so that'll shorten it. Sometimes you don't see the alliance, and definitely sometimes don't need to that. You want to see the velocity at times, so you can actually do it to the minimum, and this is the minimum. Nice. Of course, the minimum is really silly, so you don't really need to do that. So, yeah, you can see the icon and everything. Kind of like that. And then you can, yeah, just ridiculously long. It's like, yeah, that'll do. Because you don't need anything to the right of that, do you? Ever. So it's not going to hurt you to have it that long. So why the hell not, right? Just for lulz. Yeah. I definitely like that. That is going to work just perfect. And it was worth, yeah, dealing with that, but might as well go in and add those damn, because they had an entity and it was somewhere else, but then now they changed it, I think. It might be the same thing. But, yeah. Deployable. Yep. Of course, you gotta save it. Oh god, here we go again. Jesus. Because that was simple enough, but when you start screwing with that, oh dear. At least I've updated it. Deployable, don't need to worry about that. Yeah, that was the old. I miss those, the mobile siphons. Ow. Just for old time's sake. And yeah, didn't need that there. And mobile analysis beacon, of course. There we go, mobile observability, of course. The air entities, that's good. Save, done. And analysis, and I don't. Yeah, I can see it easy enough on the HUD. I don't need it to clutter up my overview. It might change in the future, but for now, I just want to cut down on the clutter. What can I separate between the HUD and the overview? I know the idiots at CCP call this the HUD. It's like, you utter tool bags. Thanks for screwing up our nomenclature. Douche canoes. Okay, so there, all saved, and export. Yeah. Boink. La la la. I think I got everything. Export. God, Belter. Ugh. 79. Damn. Yeah, when I start having these ideas and start breaking my overview into something better, the other ideas charge in behind it. It's just, I guess, the natural way of things. All right, that's done, and I can import it into Tranquility. Awesome. Yeah, and as always, just check the appendix for the lowsec overview, and you can install it yourself, as the other two people do in Eve. Woohoo. Can I change the mod? No, I can't. It's very it's cosmetic to do it this way, but it does help you know, okay, that's character was the one who was making the 78th one. Kinda helps, but whatever. It's very cosmetic. There's no. It's just the name you're gonna default share with this button. That's all. You can obviously share it and then change the name to anything you want, like blah 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 blah. So yeah, very cosmetic. This has no gameplay mechanical effect of the name. Anyways. Oh, that is so super cool. I'm just still blown away by the fact I didn't think of this before. All right. Thanks for watching. I probably made everybody throw up by going round and round in circles.